camera. Hi, my name is Mayor O'Brien. Today, shadowing, I have Troy Townsend, Dr. Devine, and Kamal Vester supervising. We will be conducting Fearghal's Sayyid's interview. So go ahead and throw your macros up in the chat, waiting 2 seconds in between each one for me. Okay, your macros look good. So, first of all, we will be reading you three sets of rules. The first set will be the HP rules, and they are as followed. Do not resuscitate any patients on any streets surrounding the hospital, PvP, Blue Territory events, or Army base. Do not serve patients who have their weapons drawn. Do not stand/sail on the main lobby floor. Do not go AFK away from keyboard while on duty. 3-day ban, demotion, and all funds returned. Only 2 staff members may be at each desk in rank order: brown, maroon, blue, white, then green. Up to 3 may line down the hallway, also in rank order. If your medication wait time is over 5 minutes, go on emergency calls or med deliveries. If the wait is under 5 minutes, wait in the cafeteria. Do not use the front door. Only rank 6 plus may enter through the front door, and only rank 7 plus may use the front parking lot. Do not spawn the bus. Must have DCP, Deputy Chief Physician, or CP, Chief Physician permission. Radio checks are mandatory. You cannot attend PvP territories without rank 7. Do you have any questions and understand these rules?
Yes, I understand the rules.
All right. So your MD rules are as followed: refusal to provide medical assistance, refusal to give medical hold on, refusal to give medication to civilians or resuscitate a person without a justified RP reason, provided there is no threat to the medic's life. Turf war, active shootout, standoff. Punishment is 1 reprimand. MD2, firearm usage. Use of a firearm by medical staff is strictly prohibited. Punishment, dismissal from the faction. MD3 adheres to project rules. Medical faction members must follow all established project rules. Punishment from 1 warning to 1 reprimand. MD4, use of official vehicles is prohibited. Or MD4, use of official vehicles for personal activities. Personal use of official medical vehicles is prohibited. Punishment 1 warning. MD5, issuing medical certificates. Issuing medical certificates outside the hospital setting is forbidden. Punishment 1 warning. MD6, medical actions during dangerous situations. Selling medical pills or resuscitating players during life threatening situations such as firefights or other active threats, including to the individual being treated, is prohibited. Punishment 1 warning. MD7, gang association and criminal activity. Intentionally associating with gangs and committing major crimes such as theft, vandalism, murder, or affiliating with faction during events is prohibited. Punishment, dismissal from the faction. MD8, disrespectful conduct towards colleagues and civilians. Disrespectful behavior towards any individual is prohibited. Punishment: one reprimand or dismissal based on faction leadership's decision. MD9: non-compliance with orders, failing to follow orders or observe rank-based subordination. Punishment: one reprimand. MD10: use of personal vehicles for EMS work. Using personal vehicles for EMS related tasks is not allowed. Punishment: one warning.
Sierra, please go downstairs. We're conducting an interview. Please go downstairs. Okay, I'm calling Edmund. Just give me a second.
No problem. All right. So MD11: proper roleplay conduct. Medical personnel must roleplay their duties appropriately, including interacting dialogue, announcing assistance, and please come downstairs so that I can get through this. So once again, MD11: proper roleplay conduct. Medical personnel must roleplay their duties appropriately, including interacting dialogue, announcing assistance, and checking surroundings during emergencies. Punishment: one warning. MD12: improper use of taser. Attacking civilians with a taser, weapon, or physical force without RP reason. Punishment: dismissal from the faction. Do you understand and have any questions about these rules?
No, I do not. I was reading them along with you, Doctor Duality. Send them to me on Discord.
No problem, no problem. Okay, so the next set of rules are going to be your RP rules. They are as followed: RP 13, faction and RP. Non RP behavior within faction, including unlawful release of prisoners or execution of civilians by the police. Punishment: exoneration from the faction and or 30 minutes in one state jail to a 3-day ban. RP 14, sexual harassment. Any form of non consensual sexual acts, including simulations or explosive dialogue slash actions, use of ethnic and or LGBT plus slurs or excessive attention. All sexual actions require OOC consent. Such actions should not occur in public or in frequently visited areas. Punishment: 60 minutes meal or 24-hour up to 30-day ban. RP 15, disruption of faction operations, intentionally provoking faction members for entertainment or disrupting faction operations is prohibited. Punishment: 30 minutes in one state jail. RP 16, criminal acts against emergency personnel. Any criminal acts towards emergency medical personnel is prohibited. Punishment: from 90 minutes in one state jail to a 12-hour ban. Do you have any questions or understand these rules?
No, I don't have any questions, and I understand the rules.
Okay, so the next phase of this interview will be us asking you 10 questions. First question: why do you want to join the medical faction?
Okay, I would like to join the medical faction because I would like to enjoy the role playing of this game and interacting with other players online.
Okay, okay, I like that question. My next question would be: what do you think are the most important qualities of a medical professional?
I believe the most important thing, period, would be role playing and following all those rules that you just read to me. Well, told me, because those affect every part of the game in role playing.
Okay, okay. Next question. How do you handle high stress situations during medical emergencies?
I haven't experienced any as of yet, but I would imagine under high stress situations, I would reach out to a higher up. And I would definitely body cam the whole event.
All right, that's a good one. Yes, always remember to body cam everything. Um, my next question would be, what is the importance of following the chain of command in the medical profession?
Okay. Well, I believe that's very important as well because can't just skip over or go so over somebody's head. Um, Everything has, it's a program and it goes accordingly from one person to the other, so it could be a mutual understanding.
Okay, okay, nice. Um, so at this point, I'm going to open up the floor to my colleagues. Troy, do you have any questions?
Yeah. So my first question for you, brother, is in your opinion, what is the importance of the chain of command in the workplace?
It's very important because just like what I've experienced so far is there's a ranking, and the people higher ranked than me go on the first counter on the on the right. If somebody comes, somebody that's higher ranked than me would be like, hey, there's only two people per counter, and then that counter goes to somebody that has a higher rank than me, and I just move on, and that way there's order, and there's no arguing, there's no fighting, there's you could just move on, go on about the day smoothly.
All right. All right. So I like that answer. That's a really good answer. But make sure you remember, because it is important, but what the importance of the chain of command is, how we operate by a ranking system is basically to help it to where if you have any questions at all, while doing your job, you can basically ask the person that's higher up, that's the rank over you, for questions, and it's their job to basically, help you out and ensure that your RP experience is as smooth as possible for you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right. So my second question for you is, all right. So I'm gonna give you a scenario. All right. So let's say you get a CPR call out in the field, and you arrive on scene, and you notice three people down. You notice a civilian on the ground. You notice a cop on the ground, and you notice a gang member on the ground. You notice that the red circle is around the civilian. So your job as a medic, who do you respond to first with CPR?
I would imagine the cop and then the civilian, and then the cop would kind of like control the scene a little more once I pick up the gang member.
Okay, so a lot of people actually give that answer. That's a good answer. But in this case, since the red circle is around the civilian, he initially made the call. So your job as a medic is to respond to the person that initially made the CPR call. So in this case, you will grab the civilian up, you get him first, and then you can do the cop gang member. However you want to do it, but make sure you get the person that initially made the call up first.
Yes, sir.
All right, those are my two.
Cabal, do you have your
Yep, I can
questions?
ask them. So,
Hello?
on which day of the week can you spawn the bus?
Was that
Yep.
question for me?
Yes, sir.
I did not. I didn't even know I could spawn a
Yep.
bus.
So at your level, you can't. But assuming that you are a brown or maroon and you have the option when you go to the HP parking lot, you see that you can spawn or you can press on the bus button. So which day of the week would you be able to do that?
I'm not sure on the answer for that.
Alright, so you can never spawn the bus, even when you are able to. Even when you have the option to, you're not allowed to, because to spawn the bus, you need DCP or CP's permission, and we usually only use it for events to bring out a large group of people. So even if you are able to click on the bus button or it becomes available, just don't spawn the bus unless you got pirate permission. Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
understood.
Next question. When can you hold a firearm?
I would believe once I'm rank 7 and I'm going to a territory.
Right? That's not a wrong answer. When you're rank 7, when you go to a territory, yes, you will be equipped with a gun, but at your current level, and even when you're on rank 7, if you're not at a territory on your day-to-day, you can't be seen holding a gun, you can't use your gun. The only time you can use a firearm is if our life is in danger and we are equipped with a taser, we can only tase once and run away. So just don't take out your gun under any situations, okay?
I
Okay,
understand.
those are my 2 questions, Mayor.
Mr. Vine, you have your question?
Sure.
You can go ahead and ask it.
Sorry, I'm trying to think of a question.
No problem.
When is a good time to? No, what days a week you can go out the front door?
I can't. When not with this color scrubs or this rank, I never can go out the front door.
Good answer. I was trying to get mind trick you.
And what
Um, what would you do if you see two coworkers arguing?
I would reach out to a higher up, or I don't want to get involved in it. So yeah, that's what I would do.
Okay, that was a good answer, but if you see two coworkers arguing, you always want to try and de-escalate the situation and record and report. Because if without a recording, it never happened.
Okay, I'll get that part.
All right. Does anybody else have any other questions?
Nope, you're good to end the interview.
I'm all good. Yes, sir.
All right. Do you have any questions for us?
No, I do not. I'll go ahead and read over the rules all over again and just kind of let it all sink in.
All right. Since you have no other questions, this will conclude Feargal's Sayyid's interview.
Thank you guys.